Welcome to this podcast by L&D Today. Today, we have with us Mr. Joy Banerjee, Head of Human Resources and Administration at CDSL. With over 3 decades of rich experience across leading organizations such as Liberty Mutual, Tata AIA, Aviva, Max New York Life, Blue Dart DHL, and ILNFS, Joy has been at the forefront of driving people strategy, learning and development, and organizational transformation. He has successfully led large-scale HR and L&D initiatives across India, Southeast Asia, China, Russia, Turkey, Europe, and the US, bringing in innovative approaches from classroom to experiential and digital learning. A certified coach and is deeply passionate about building inclusive, future-ready workplaces and leveraging technology and AI to shape the next phase of learning and development. We're delighted to have him share his experiences on AI in L&D at L&D Today. Thank you, Joy, for joining us today in this podcast that we've just started.
Thank you so much for bringing me here.
Absolutely. So, Joy, you've been in the industry for decades now. You come with solid experience. You come from the time where AI was not even heard of to now AI being a centerpiece of a lot of things right now. So, what is your opinion in terms of, or give us rather an evolution that has happened from non-AI to AI? How has that shaped up in the L&D or the HR industry per se?
So, see what has happened, like the entire piece of AI is like in today's world, it has become like a norm. Like, everybody's talking about AI and everything.
Correct.
But then one has to understand what is the AI based on. It's based on some algorithms which has been written and which helps you to make your stuff, easier.
True.
So when it was not there, what used to happen is people had to really put their brains into it, and
it was laborious.
You have to spend a lot of time, and you have to actually see that nothing goes wrong.
True.
And then you come to a solution or a conclusion.
True.
But today, those things have become so easy because the algorithm is written. Like, if you want any result out of it, like, you can just put it into the tool or put it into the device, and it gives you the result. So from the time perspective, it has really helped because it takes a much lesser time. And what has happened is it has augmented to you to ask more relevant and better questions. So that is coming to the questioning part. In terms of solution part, what is happening is exactly that what you're going to get is tailor-made to your requirement. So that is the advantage. So there's this, and I would say that it is not stopped. The evolution is still going on. Like, as we talk about ChatGPT 4, ChatGPT 5, I don't know where it's going to go. So it's constantly evolving. So the entire process of this entire journey is an evolving process rather than a static process. And I'll share some interesting fact here. Earlier, when the any kind of technology was spoken about, it used to talk about that this is going to augment people and it is going to help people.
True.
But with the advent of AI, it is going that it's going to replace people.
That's the fear. There's a lot of fear.
So that's a big thing. That's a very big thing which is happening, that whether it is going to really replace. However, most pundits and most experts would talk about is that the people who know AI are the ones who are going to stay.
True.
So that's the reality.
In fact, my next question was that, so, you have a lot of people who've done wonderful job, are doing wonderful, work at their places. Now, there's a set of people that don't come with AI experience, and, change is always something that's very uncomfortable. So there's so much available even in the AI front, right? Different models, different tools, the usage of it and everything. So how is the new AI tool settling in with this set of people who are not really comfortable with AI? What do you think will happen?
So see, what will happen is there are 2 levels of usage. Like, in market, if you invest in primary market or you invest in the secondary market.
Right.
So either you'll go and invest straight away in the shares and buy stock with your own expertise.
True.
And if you don't want to do that, you'll go to mutual funds.
Right.
Likewise, for people who don't use AI, they would be using something like, which is dependent on AI.
True.
So it's not that they are not using it, but they will be using something which is dependent on AI. I'll give you an example.
Right.
Like, say, for example, somebody might say that, boss, I don't use AI. I'm staying away from AI. But my second question to him would be, or her would be, is, are you using Zomato? Are you using Amazon? Are you using Netflix? What is it doing? At the back end, nothing but AI. So if you're watching a type of series in Netflix, what you see is it will constantly give you recommendations on what you're seeing.
Right.
If you're buying something, then the Amazon will push you the kind of products. In fact, we have heard conversations where people have said that, the other day I was talking about masala dosa,
Right.
and the next day I see that I have some 15 discounts on masala dosa. So how is that happening? So it's listening.
AI.
It's AI. It's listening. So you may say that I don't want to use the primary market, but you are always surrounded by the secondary market.
Right. Just I think the difference or the acceptance is not happening. Probably that I have to use AI for my work purposes as well. But I think like you mentioned, it's a continuous evolution.
I think it's more of a scare, So what people are getting scared about is if I start using it, so possibly I'm going to lose my job, or possibly I'm going to lose my space in this particular place.
True.
So nobody wants to lose their space. But the real catch into this is that if you're able to augment yourself with AI, it will only make your work, your services better.
True.
Right? It will not be that, you will lose anything. It will only make you better. So that's the main, I would say the mantra for success. And one more important aspect that I would like to bring to you is while using AI, it's important to know that AI is also developed by humans.
Correct.
So the entire thing is developed by humans. So the entire algorithm that you're using or you're following it's also developed by humans. So let's not forget that fact. And over here, it is helping you to do your stuff better. Like, imagine like some days back when AI or ChatGPT was not there and you had to draft something for yourself. Like, you used to take some time because you will take time to type or you'll take time to write. It used to take some time.
Even Google didn't help in that.
It didn't help. So now you just put it there and voila, your answers are there like, within no time.
True. Absolutely. So, do you think the fear, like you mentioned of AI is at all levels across the hierarchy, or is it more prominent at any particular level?
No, I find it there across. Like, some people don't say it out loud and some people accept it. Like, but the fear is there. It's not that the fear is not there. The fear is definitely there. And it is only those people who know about their own self or there's a strong self-belief. So they would not be that scared about it because they know that, I have certain expertise and I know my subject well and I'll be able to do it. To give an example, as humans, we have certain qualities. So one of our biggest quality is curiosity. So like
that drives us. Absolutely.
That drives us. So if you're curious and if your curiosity levels are very high, so whatever happens, the tools or AI would only help you to better it. But the curiosity will be there. So that's yours. That's completely yours. Now from curiosity comes the next element of creativity. That's also yours. How well are you able to create? Now, of course, you can always ask AI that, hey, or ChatGPT, like, you can just put across, give me 5 creative ideas. Of course, it will give you. But that is the algorithm working for you. There are a bunch of people who are working behind it and they are giving you this answer. But your own creativity is your own creativity. If you ask, any of the tool, okay, write a poem for myself. We'll give you a poem in less than 5 minutes or less than 2 minutes, basically.
Absolutely.
But then that is something that has been done by the algorithm. But you can also write a poem. You can also write something. In fact, gone are those days when you used to send those boring greeting cards, If today you have to send somebody a greeting card, that person is a fan of Shah Rukh Khan. What would you do? You'll put his or her photo and ask ChatGPT, okay, make me a birthday wish with Shah Rukh Khan, who's a Bollywood star. And within no time, you will have a nice poster ready and you send it. It's a wow. So I think one has to look at the positive side of it rather than always looking at the negative side of it. But unfortunately, what I read, like across the newspapers and tabloids and everywhere, that jobs have been lost and people are losing jobs. And there's a scary scene and people are going to be jobless and all those things, which is a reality. I'm not saying it's not a reality. It is a reality. But the way it has been portrayed out to people, so then what happens is people also get scared. So the scare is not only within, it is also in your environment, which is telling you, boss, 30,000 jobs gone. So tomorrow it could be me.
And it's amplifying the fear.
It's amplifying the fear.
Yeah, absolutely right. Interesting. Well, thank you for giving us that great insight there.